Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. For today's video, I cannot even begin to tell you how excited I am to be filming this. I am so excited. But basically, I have been binge watching Project Pan content. I have been going through playlists and more specifically, I have been watching Pan those eyeshadows, and I was so obsessed with that idea that I was contemplating for a couple of days whether or not I want to do it as well, since I am already doing another Project Pan and I don't want to overburden myself in trying to finish things up. But then I thought it's so different from Project Pan because this is so much more customizable, fun and approachable. So I am taking a leap of faith and I am going to go ahead with this project. I will be updating it mid-month, so there's equitable distance between my Project Pan and my Pan those eyeshadow updates. Now I know panning content is not for everyone, but honestly I haven't felt this excited about something in a long while. If you have been in the beauty space for as long as I have been, it tends to get a little repetitive and a little commercialized as well. So I am going to try and maintain a balance with the newness of everything, but I'm also going to try and use whatever I already have. So without any further ado, if you want to know how I'm going to be doing my Pan those eyeshadow videos, then please keep on watching. The best thing about this project is that it's super customizable, so you can work around your own collection. Now what I've generally seen people doing is that they collect all of their eyeshadow palettes, count the pans in it, and then choose 5 random eyeshadows from that. Now honestly, that's going to be kind of impossible for me. I have way more than, I would say, about 250-300 palettes, and they have minimum of 5 pans in them, so that becomes a lot of eyeshadows to count and everything. So what I'm going to be doing instead is I am going to be focusing on my singles, since they don't get a lot of love from me. So I have collected all of my singles in this cute little basket that I have here. I have over 100 singles in this basket, but I am going to be focusing on 100 shades. I'm not going to be focusing on 100 shades, but 100 shades is what I would be pulling my random eyeshadows from. So I have written them down in a diary so that I know what number corresponds to which shadow. However, what I've also done is I have capped each brand to 10 eyeshadows maximum. Otherwise, we could be doing an only pack thing as well. I have so many singles from packs, so what I've done is I've capped it at 10, and I do have a little bit of selection in that way, but I have so many singles that I just have lying randomly, so I wanted to make sure I give them a little bit of extra loving. And then I also have an empty Z palette with me right here that I can arrange all of the chosen singles in so that I have another palette to look at. Now I'll always be working on an eyeshadow palette in my Project Pan, so these can either be a great accompaniment or another palette that I can work on depending on the color story that we choose. And now that we've blabbered so much, let's actually go ahead and choose the eyeshadows that we are going to be working on. So I will start with the amount 5 because that seems a lot. Panning 5 eyeshadows, and especially when you've not worked a lot on them, can be a little daunting. So I have downloaded this random number generator app, and I have put in the quantity from 1 to 100 since I have 100 eyeshadows in my basket right now. Now it already says 46, but that was a pre-generated number, so we are going to be generating right now. So let's do it together. The first number we have is 64. Then we have 97, 15, 90, and 74. So I'm going to quickly grab all of those eyeshadows and see what color story we have. So I have gathered all 5 of my eyeshadow singles that I am going to be working on henceforth. Now the first one was number 64, and it actually corresponds to an Inglot single, and I'm so excited that we have Inglot in this series because I've been really neglecting them. It comes from this palette that is actually a created palette of singles only, and it's this middle bronze shade right here. It's a gorgeous shade. I love this shade. Let me actually give you a swatch. I have used it a little, not as much because obviously it seems new almost. So this is what the bronze shade looks like, a very wearable shade. So I'm so happy with that selection. The next eyeshadow also comes from a singles made into a palette eyeshadow, and this one is from the Faceshop. I don't even think these are available in India, and as you can see, this palette was made in 2017, so it's been a while since I've touched them. I actually have never touched them, I believe, but this is what the palette looks like. This is something I created by myself. So these are all shades that I loved, and the shade that we have in this selection, which corresponds to number 97, is Sugar Plum right here. It's a gorgeous shade. Let me give you a swatch, and that's probably the first time I'm dipping into this. I was honestly hoping for Wedding Whale because it's a very transformative color, but even this one is so beautiful. I'm going to swatch it right below this eyeshadow. This is what that shade looks like. It has specks of glitter in there. Beautiful. The next number we drew was 15, and it corresponds to a single from my PAC eyeshadow palette, and it is the shade PP18, which is this vibrant and fiery orange, and I'm going to give you a quick swatch. I'm really happy with this color selection till now. It's been going very cohesive. So this is what PP18 looks like. It's a satin finish. It's not completely matte, neither is a shimmer eyeshadow. I feel like these colors would work really well together. At number 90, we have a Colourpop Super Shock shadow. Now, I have been working on Colourpop shadows in my project pan as well, but all of those are metallics and glitters, and this one I'm only going to be focusing on matte shades that I have from Colourpop, and the one that we have today is called Sticker Sheet. Now, this is a beautiful warm, and I like the fact that we have a matte in here because this can really ground all of my looks. It's going to be very, very complementing to the other shadows we have. Let me swatch it for you, and this is the first time I'm actually touching this shadow. Ooh, that's soft. That is soft. This is what Sticker Sheet looks like. It's gonna be an amazing palette. That's all I can tell you right now. And the last shade that we have selected comes from the house of Shiseido. I've had this for eons and eons and I haven't really used it that much. This is in the shade Fire Opal, and I'm kind of scared because this looks very similar to the pack shade that we have in this palette. Let's just swatch it to see how similar or different it is. I'm gonna swatch it right here underneath Sticker Sheet. It is very similar, however, it does seem to have a little bit of reflex in there. Here is a closer look at the swatches so you can see the color story we are working with. Honestly, I would have liked some pops of colors in there because I did have a lot of colorful singles in the mix, but nonetheless, it's a cohesive color story. These are wearable shades, so I can really wear them very frequently, so I'm happy about that. Now, my goal with this project pan is going to hit pan on as many eyeshadows as I can, or if there's a color that's not pretty usable, I can roll it out after 15 uses, no less than that. My overall goal with this is going to be hitting pan on about 10 eyeshadows. I'm going to set a very realistic goal. I'm not going to go ahead and say half of my eyeshadow collection or this or that. 10 pans, and I think it's going to be a very successful project pan. So hopefully we can do that by December. I am going to be running this till December, and I am going to be updating you guys mid-month, every month. I feel like this is a great initiative because it satiates your need for a new eyeshadow palette because you create a new eyeshadow palette with what you already have. But yes, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys will also join in because project panning community in India really needs to pick up now. It is the need of the hour. It is what we all need to do. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you're excited for this, do let me know. Do let me know. And if there are any other changes or something you want me to do in these videos, again, do let me know down below in the comment section. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, take care. I love you all so much. Mwah. Bye.